Hi everyone, so in this module, 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗓𝗦𝗢 and I are just going to talk about some judo basics of judo. So things you should know but people don't talk about when you're a judo training. Okay, so the first one is, make sure when you come to training in the car, you're thinking about what you're going to learning, you're thinking about what you did in the last few weeks, how you're going to apply it, what are you going to do, try to get to training early, warm up, get ready, and that sort of stuff. One thing that my coach at the Beijing Olympics, Gavin, one thing that 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗓𝗦𝗢𝗓 told him was make sure you have an 𝗦𝗘𝗦𝗦𝗢𝗓 partner. Make sure you have someone that you know you can work with that's a good partner, that is a good partner, pretty much. So 𝗦𝗢𝗓𝗦𝗢's a great partner. He's light on his feet, he's coordinated and things like that. He has been doing judo for a long time, but if you can find someone like a friend that you can work with a lot, that'll really, really help you out learning your judo. A few things that can help you when you're doing judo as a partner. Say I'm doing 𝗦𝗦𝗖𝗓𝗦𝗢𝗓, right? I'll tell my partner, most of the time when you do 𝗦𝗘𝗦𝗢𝗓, this will happen, ready? If your coach says, alright, go do 30 𝗦𝗘𝗦𝗢𝗓, I don't just do this. I don't just start straight away. Usually I'll say to 𝗦𝗢𝗓𝗦𝗢𝗓, I'm doing 𝗦𝗦𝗖𝗓𝗦𝗢𝗓. Then he knows what I'm doing, and then I can start. Or I might say, alright 𝗦𝗢𝗓𝗦𝗢𝗓, just 𝗦𝗦𝗖𝗓. And then I start my 𝗦𝗦𝗖𝗓, or I might be like, 𝗦𝗦𝗖𝗓𝗦. Just so your partner knows what you're doing. You've got to communicate what you want them to do, because if I want to do 𝗦𝗦𝗖𝗓𝗦𝗓, I want to make sure that 𝗦𝗢𝗓𝗦𝗓's not leaning forward so it doesn't work and it feels awkward. So it'd be like, hey man, I'm doing 𝗦𝗦𝗖𝗓𝗦𝗓. So then he'll help me do the technique. He'll help me do the technique. I've seen kids do it mainly. I'll say, do 5 throw for throw. So I throw, 𝗦𝗢𝗓𝗦𝗓 throws. And kids will just go from here to a drop 𝗦𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧 and smash their partner's head on the ground. Make sure you tell your partner, hey, I'm doing drop 𝗦𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧, so that they know to tuck their head and how to react for you. And on that, as a partner, there's a few things you can do to make sure that you're not going to get injured as a beginner judo player. And a beginner, I mean like white, yellow, orange, green belt, is you got to be a good partner. People want to work with you when you're light on your feet. Don't be stiff, don't be heavy. I see a lot of guys that don't want to be thrown. If you feel like you don't want to be thrown at judo, I really encourage you're going to get injured. If you don't like being thrown, you're going to get injured. We're lucky here, we've got sprung floors, so the mats are quite nice, but I've trained at clubs for 15 years growing up on concrete slab with a bit of mats, but I learned how to fall. If you aren't comfortable with falling, I'd recommend you staying and do gymnastics, backward rolls, forward rolls, cartwheels, and practice them every single day, and then start practicing your break falls so you don't mind. Because what tends to happen is, if people don't like being thrown, they resist every single technique. And if I resist, if 𝗦𝗢𝗓𝗦𝗢𝗓 does 𝗦𝗦𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧, he wants to throw me backwards. So when 𝗦𝗢𝗓𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧 doing 𝗦𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧 with me, I lean backwards a little bit. I help him out, go. I help him out a little bit. That's nice. And if he's doing reps, do a few reps, I lean back a little bit and I help him, see? I help him. And what I don't do is lean forward, go. This doesn't work. Now, do 𝗦𝗦𝗖𝗓𝗦𝗓, or I lean backwards, go. It doesn't work for 𝗦𝗢𝗓𝗦𝗓. I've got to help him out a little bit. Because I'm a bit short, when 𝗦𝗢𝗓𝗦𝗓 does any throw, I help people out. I come up on my toes a little bit. Help them out. Especially if they're black belts at 𝗦𝗢𝗓𝗦𝗓, I don't need to help them out. But if I'm working at training with a green belt, orange belt, yellow belt, blue belt, I'll come up on my toes a little bit, especially because I'm short. I lean the direction they want me to go. I come up on my toes, I help people. If he's doing 𝗦𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧, I don't do this. I'm just talking about my body weight. Another thing some people do, and I'm just trying to give you these tips so you can become the better partner you are, the more likely you will be to be a good judo player. Another thing some people do is, when people go for throws, keep going. What people do is they move their hips a little bit, they get out of the way, and that doesn't feel nice, does it, 𝗦𝗢𝗓𝗦𝗓? Keep going. And I just get out of his way. Don't get out of their way. Be the best partner you can be. Be that perfect world partner of, if I was a robot and he wanted a perfect throw, that's what I'd give him.